cold presentation.
Okay. All right, we're going to start with a couple films, YouTube. These guys are kind of crackpots, but they do funny things. They're going to make a rocket with liquid nitrogen. We're going to expand that. They're going to do it in a way that you shouldn't really do it. But made it work, so. There's sound up here. First we get the water. That's propellant. Now the liquid. Oops. Who knows what's happening? So the liquid nitrogen is really cold, but it's also, like 322 degrees below zero, or at least it's lower than that. And the water is, say, 70 degrees is tap water. Add that up, it's 400 degrees difference. Put water on the skillet, what's it do? It stays there. It dances around and evaporates. That's what's happening. The liquid nitrogen is evaporating very quickly, causing pressure in the bottle, and then you have equal opposite reaction. What you got? Rocket. Oh, you may have a rocket. You may not have a rocket. That's my rocket this morning. About 8 o'clock, it went boom in the neighborhood. Whoops. About like a 30-06 going on. This one here is one I like. It's a science experiment with ping pong balls. And maybe you've seen this one. Maybe I've shown it to you. I can't afford 1,000 ping pong balls. Those are actually quite expensive. You add them up. They're going to put water at the bottom. They're going to put a bottle of liquid nitrogen. It's not full. It's only got some in it. It's about a 2 liter. And then they're going to throw that in the water. They're going to throw in the ping pong balls and have a little fun. They're inside of a brick building. Brought the class in. They're going to listen to this. He says very plainly, cover your ears. Some of them don't. Isaiah, bring me the bottle right here. Bottle. Not that. The doer. Doer. Put the cup right here. Go to Dollar Tree, you get 6 for $1. Add that up. He's put on some gloves. Actually, sometimes there's no need for them because the equipment insulates your hands. I carry this, people say, why don't you have gloves? Anybody see a need for gloves? Am I touching anything? It's liquid nitrogen. Right now he's got about 2 inches in the bottom. Oh man, like 3 inches. You don't need that much. The pressure in the bottles is this. For this one here is a water bottle, thin shell. You know, you can pressure really easy. 80 foot-pounds or psi. And on a pop bottle or Dasani type, that's 120. He's got a 2 liter, maybe something like this, Smart Water, maybe higher. Anyway.
Especially
I've done that with a bucket just like this one. I've showed over and over again. And we split the bucket. That's a pretty tough bucket, isn't it? Says Home Depot on there, that doesn't mean much, but you've seen these before, you've used them before, come in paint, all kinds of things come in them. They're tough buckets. We split that thing in half, down the side and across the bottom. And that was simply by putting some water in there and filling up one of these bottles, almost exactly. Not filling it up, just a little bit. A lot of that, 1 liter, that's 20 ounces. Just under a liter. Becomes 5 cubic feet of gas when it expands. That's not going to fit in there. You don't need much. Put that in that water, it expands, that bottle hits the critical point, 120 psi, pounds per inch. And it blows up. I found the cap and I found a couple shreds. But I found my bucket too. That was about it. This guy's doing the same thing with the ghost. And I want to put this in here. Now last year I showed you, or last time I showed you, just using a tube, put it down in there, gives you a geyser effect. So the heat from the tube boils some off inside and out. The stuff inside also has pressure from the liquid around it, so it has to go out. Now if we're in a doctor's office, we're going to have a way to seal it with a spigot, I call it. They have these things, you just push down on it and hold it while you fill up a piece of equipment. Oh, cryogun. I made one. So this was we're gonna just measure it. So now we have pressure around and up the tube. And they went higher, didn't it? Because now we have more pressure pushing out. What we do is we put something like that in there and it has a valve and you can open it up and close it and it builds up pressure, and when you want it, you open up the valve and you spray it out into a container, like this one. Mr. Isaiah, come do this one here. That over there, put it in there. Get that cup and fill it halfway through. All right. Now things like balloons are expanded. When we expand the liquid nitrogen here, it blows up. That's blown up, but not exploded. And it's because the pressure inside is greater than the pressure outside. But we can change that by cooling it off. See how well it works with a big old balloon. Hold it in there. Come limp, come on. More. Good. Now it's all crinkled up on itself. Down there. Pretty much put it in. All right. Living things that have water in them are easy to freeze. And so we take a flower, for example. We'll freeze it. Now, some things will freeze just because their nature doesn't freeze well. Rubber balls, freeze them, you throw them, they shatter. But if it's paper, sometimes I've frozen paper, it doesn't freeze at all, because there's no water in it. Especially magazine paper. There's a lot of the, I saw a great thing where the chef took this and he froze the flour and then he hit the flour and scattered the petals all over the table and all over people's food. It looked cool. I don't think he ate it or not. It was very cool. So you can make bombs. You can make things that squirt. You could freeze things. How many eat frozen strawberries? There you go. Right now in Oregon, they're making lots of those with this stuff right here. Packaging them up, using lots of this stuff. And freeze dry. Freeze dry. I think it just looks nice for the fast freeze. And so forth. Things that are frozen all kinds. Even fish. Go down to Charleston. And the fish factories there have 3 different tanks. One of them is a liquid nitrogen. We're doing something with it in the processing. Oh yeah. First I'm going to throw that out here. Let's see it. See what it does. Let's move that.
Wow.
My shoes have holes in them, so I got splattered. But that's, what is that that's showing up? She said steam, I think she said. Oh, it's actually fog. Steam does what? Right. Fog is cold water and cold air, and it makes it dense, and so it stays down, usually, on the ground. You saw how it flowed down all around. Uh-oh. Froze my balloon again. Okay, I'm done.